How you guys doing? I'm just an average Joe. You know, um, I'm only making this video right now because I'm like, I don't know what else to do anymore. Now, I'm just an, I'm just a regular worker. I don't usually tell my business about my work and anything else. You know, I like to be private. I was brainwashed for 20 some odd years. You know, um, not here for a boohoo kind of shit. Everybody had mistakes and their problems. Everybody's got a past in their life, Um, I just wish I had some good people in my life over the years that would actually tell me certain things, what not to say, what to say, you know. I'm not really worried about it because I'm like, we already know by law. If there's some things, no matter how much you have, you can't because, hey, it's just you can, you can't. I don't have to worry about that. But anyway, um, if you have any problems and situations, please speak with your family. Figure out how to deal with it at home. Deal with it at home in many ways you can. Don't ever go to outside help. Don't ever go for welfare. Don't ever go for any form of systematic chain of regulation bullshit that you need to go because you're so fucked up and you don't know what else to do. Self-help groups don't work for shit. They'll clobber you down even more. They'll destroy you even more. All my life, all I heard was go fuck yourself, you're nothing, you're a piece of shit every single time. And you, as an adult, have to get out of it on your own self. Mind you, now I make a lot. Normally I would find a way to harm myself right now, but I'm not going to. But you better figure out everything. When you see um, if you have depression, substance abuse with some certain drugs or anything, or you lead to any type of bullshit or because you get in the moment of your life. If you have doctors who are holistic, homeopathic, who don't believe in the rehabs, don't believe into the detox cocksucking bullshit, don't believe in the fucking goddamn governmental nasty shitty ass fucking funds and stuff and all this other garbage, then all this globalization, whether it's mini or anything like that, that's freaking destroying people's lives for their own interest. Stay the fuck away from them. Places that they want to stay the fuck away from that shit. Listen to the homeopathic stuff. Listen to the stuff like that. And I was stupid enough didn't listen to it. And guess what? I got the answer for it, and I had a hard time. You know, you know, we live in a world where people, and it pisses me off. It's like it's cool to be devil worship. It's cool to be a Satanist. It's cool to be evil or disgusting, which I find it horrifying. I'm 36 now. I'm a Christian now. I believe in Jesus Christ. You know, there's certain things in my life that I try not to say anymore not because I'm embarrassed about it. It's hurt. It wasn't my past, but it still comes at me again. And I'm sorry, but I am grateful I have nothing. I was diagnosed for Asperger's and all this other stuff. And the problem is what pisses me off and the most is that you have individuals who, if he's awkward or is living different and he's sick, let him be sick. It's like special ed schools and like if you are A plus, it's good, it's great, and it feels like people would throw you under the bus like that forever. You know, it's not right. And all those self-help groups where they send you for 3/4 houses through that stuff, they're registered sex offenders. Why be there? No. No. And you end up being humiliated if you figure it out. Because their interest is for their own self too. Or to own only. You know? So like when you hear private radio, when you hear certain uh broadcasting commentaries that's not really on the mainstream, reason for it. I don't want to get into religion, but there is something about the Bible too. I mean, for years, even I thought it so much, and I got brainwashed about it's okay to be homosexual, it's okay to be perverted, it's okay to be doing. It's not okay. It's a mental illness. I agree now when they have ex-gay organizations and ex-perverse organizations, you know, especially if you never had. Now, that's one thing I will never condone: pedophilia. I don't care. I don't care if you get caught or not. Children, kids, it's a fucking no-no. It's disgusting. And yes, now I believe is this: two men kissing to each other is disgusting. Two women is disgusting. There's more suicide rates with bisexuals and gays and all this fucking he-she bullshit. It's wrong. And of course, the gay, he's in denial. No. No. I don't want to be a part of that. It's not being homophobic. You can do what you want. You can suck a dick. You can eat a fucking pussy if you're a bitch, chick. I just don't want to fucking see it. You become the person who you are, the people you hang around with. If I don't care who you are, what you are. This is my experience. If you are around alcoholics every single time, you're gonna end. If you're not strong enough, then you don't have your own choices. You're gonna end up being that way. If you're looking for love, if you're looking for validation, and you get to the point where you cannot get yourself pussy, get yourself a good woman, and you decide to experiment, it's hard to get out of. It's disgusting. I didn't know the word blasphemy means unforgivable sin. I was brainwashed by television, movies, and sick, demented behaviors. I'm that the psychotropic drugs that I'm now 2 years off of it, almost, didn't make me even worse and more damage. It caused me more damage. You see, I still got a temper when it comes to family issues. Family may say something I don't like. I am not that kind of person. The quieter I am, the less I say to people in general. There's some things you just don't say. You keep to yourself to your grave, period. Now, these were examples. I'm not saying on myself per se, but I had some certain places in my life I regret and I don't want to be a part of no more. There are some gray areas, very little in life, I agree. But again, but again, it has to be black and white. Now I look at it and I think about these churches. I thought it was okay when I see this. Well, they're humans too. They're people too. But no, you are a protector of God or a vessel of God as a preacher and as a priest, and you're saying I'll commit sodomy by letting two guys kiss and get holy matrimony in a church. Like, I got good colleagues at my work too. Nobody there flaunts anybody else what they do. You know, if you're a human being and respectful to me, I will respect you. You know? But anything beyond that, what you do behind closed doors, none of my fucking business. And, certain areas in my life, anywhere I go, and it's okay actually to be uncomfortable. You know? If a guy comes at you and starts showing tongue action, you're supposed to be uncomfortable. If you're not, that means you condone that shit. You can't punch him, you can't hit him, because there's laws, and you're the one who's going to get arrested. But you have every right to kind of like, go away from it. These 12-step groups for rehabilitation for any other form of issues, they don't work shit. They are a 5% rate for a reason. The only thing that helped me was healthy food and vitamins. And I'm still not there where I need to be. I want to be 100%. I don't hear things every single day. And yes, I would be protected in my work from having mental illness like Asperger's or depression or bipolar, stuff like that. And and if you believe in that, that's fine. Autism, there's a support group for that. It's fine. It is fine. It is. I will never condone somebody or condemn somebody for that. People have mental illnesses. However, I can't handle mental illnesses. I, as a mentally ill individual, always pray for being healthy. So that's why I extremely believe in, and I have acute Asperger's, and I have a very acute autism. Now, so I got a headache. But what works for me is, as weird as it sounds, I have to look at what the Bible says black and white. I can't let any darkness go into me. And as a person like me, if I'm around sick people, it just brings me down. No. I have to be around healthy people. The healthier I am, the better I am. The less I'm around negativity, the less I'm around sick individuals, the better I am. I could still learn to save money. Yes. I stopped most of my, since I stopped medication, I stopped smoking heavily, stopped drinking heavily, you know. Um, I've, I haven't done drugs in like almost close to 4 years now, you know, heavy drugs. I gained 30 pounds. Um, I hate alternatives, recovery programs. They didn't do shit for me. If I ever had a person in my life who got me better, I would have. Believe me, a long time ago. The whole point I was going for 20 years for all this outside seeking help, finding the new way of living, is to stop being what I am. You know? I mean, I don't agree with a lot of things that this country does. You know? And yes, and I respect. But the big guys, I hate. I fucking hate. You know? There's a doctor on PBS who said that we live in a world where major corporations and big uh, lobbyists they want you to become sick. They want you to become ill. Illness and sickness is a big business. And personally, I believe is this: if somebody that's CBD, which is hemp, I don't believe in weed so much. Even if hypothetically have it would take two tokes, very rarely. But CBD, I agree with. Dietary supplements, I agree with. Anything that's not proven by the FDA, if it helps you, that means it's good for you. Mango, it's stuff that helped a lot. I stayed away from all the I mean, I still catch myself every now and then with soda here and there. Sometimes it catches me, but I go to a doctor to find out what's wrong with me, find out the cause, and then I'll research it. I'll ask, and then I'll take the chances. I'd rather take a chance and be healthy than be around a pharmaceutical industry. See, antibiotics, I believe you need to have. There's certain medication that you really need, but a lot of times, no. And you know what? It's a very cruel, corrupted world out there. And the fact that have concept saying, well, okay, oh, I'm all for this, I'm all for that, but I did this and I did that, and I can blame that, and I could use that as a get out of jail free, whatever. No, no. There's certain things I will refuse to do because there's no turning back. Period. I'm exposing this because I have to remember myself as well, and I'm here to help others as well too. Lucky I have gout. It's better to have gout than have all other physical ailments. My brain slowed down a lot more, you know. There's some certain mistakes I do that I still have to clean up for myself a little bit every now and then. I'm human. But, excuse me. But all I've gotten from any support groups is that, as long as you can do whatever the fuck you want. And, oh, if you get in trouble, oh, it's your fault. You did it. You told me to do it. You see? Be alert, my friends. Believe in anything except this. Leave the devil alone. Old folklore, old wife tales, as they say, elderlies, and people along thousands of years that would say, even though it's good to have new technology, and we are living in a way that's okay to be advanced, but when it comes to morals and ethics, there's a reason for it. That is a reason for it. I mean, people learn from other people, trials and errors. Now I need help through Jesus Christ to learn to never make mistakes from myself and learn from other people's mistakes. You know? I mean, some things I can't afford myself as a person. And mistakes cost money. So, if this helps a video from people, I mean, if you have an issue that you want to stop, take supplements when it comes to, like, say, smoking, uh, uh, drinking a little too much. You get more into the addictive personality in that sense. B12, take as much supplements as you can. Kill it out. Get better food. Slows it down until eventually you'll stop. If you stop. If not, then you'll become a moderate person. Do moderation. You know what I mean? But it's true. You stay home. You go to work. You have good, positive people and friends. You don't tell your personal business to everybody. And if you're gonna put it on video or something, like, you're gonna say it in very general perspective. That's it. If you want to help someone. I mean, I did this right now this much. I should do this, but I'm like, you know what? I'll do it anyway. Because my opinion counts. And I hate people. I hate people. It's fine. Because sin is punishable in the afterlife. You know, We humans, we do tend to sin if you believe in Christianity. But there's just some things you have to be very aware and learn. Now that you're older and you know better. If you didn't know before, you heard it, you knew it intellectually, but you never believed anybody who was older than you, anybody who believed in the word, anybody who was more alert and you were younger. You had good role models and you didn't even know it. Say you don't give a fuck, you don't care. Yes, I curse a little every now and then, you know. But I believe that that's minimal when it comes to Jesus compared to anything else beyond that's a little bit to the extreme. And I don't curse every day either. But again, saying I don't care, I'm gonna rebel, it don't work. TV is a reason why it's called the idiot box. It's a fantasy. You know, it's a fantasy. When you're an adult, you know the difference. When you're a child, please watch your children. I'm telling you right now, watch your children. Don't push them on TV. Let them be selective. Because it gives, when you get older as a child, someone who believed everything on TV and the media and believed all the hype, that bullshit, it became a statistic of a victim for me of a way of living. So, there's a second, third, fourth, fifth million chances in life. God's never finished with you. So, I just had to share this stuff because it is getting to the point now in my life where I want to put him behind it. I've been putting him behind it, but sometimes still the residue of the aftermath still comes at me. People, if you're not surrounded by the right people, will psychologically freaking kill you so that they become upward. They don't know what they don't know what the aftermath could happen. Nobody but your family, and the less you say, the better. All right, thanks guys. That's all I have to share, man.